Hey everybody, welcome to Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. How are you doing today? Today I'm gonna record another whip and chat here. And I'm almost done one section here. I just have this edge and then I'm like almost done the second row here. So work on that a bit. Hopefully everybody's staying safe and had a good Super Bowl weekend. Not really a Super Bowl kind of guy, but I didn't see the halftime show with the Weeknd. I heard it was bad, but anyway. Okay. As for the whip and chat questions, out of the 200, I believe we ended up with question 90. We're gonna head into 91. Okay, so to start, what makes a good life? Makes a good life. Okay, ooh, so that gonna work? Alright. I set that up. Oh, better show what I'm working on. Okay. Yeah, the world I used to know. Joejoes Art, Diamond Art Club. Tiger staring at its reflection. Rainforest. Used to be rainforest, but nasty forest fire or something. Round 22 inches by 28, 56 by 71, and 44 colors. Yeah, and 2 ABs. Okay, there we go. So what makes a good life? Roof over your head, clothes on your back, family if you have one. You're content. You have found something that makes you happy. Yeah, you're content with who you are, or you're with somebody you love, or you're around somebody who you love, or you can talk to people who you love on a regular basis. You can connect on some level with them. Well, maybe not right now, like directly, like face to face, but yeah, you can still connect. Yeah, just finding fulfillment in something, being fulfilled with something in your life, with a hobby or something that you're passionate about. What risks are worth taking? 92. Uh, Starting a new job if it gives you more income. Trying something new. Even if it's like a new hobby or something. Meeting somebody for the first time in terms of like dating, maybe. Yeah, following your heart or your gut instinct. But yeah, as always, with something with risk, you gotta evaluate it. But yeah, let's just say trying something new or meeting somebody for the first time. All you lose is like time, but you might meet somebody that might be your future husband or wife, or yeah, that's true. But I'm not really one to be a relationship advocate for, because yeah, I don't have the best relationship record, but that's okay. 368. Okay. H. Yeah. Okay. What else? What else? What do you take for granted? 93. Yeah, these are getting more personal, as I said in the previous installment of this WIP and chat. What do you take for granted? That my car won't break down. I have clothes on my back. There'll be food on the table. That I'll have some sort of money in my bank account. Yeah, it sounds so petty though. I don't know, just like raw thought on the channel here, so. Yeah, I like to say those things are like constant, but yeah, anything can happen within seconds and totally change everything forever, so that's an iffy question. Okay, 368 H. Yeah, you really shouldn't take anything for granted, to be honest, but yeah, can be a tough go sometimes. Uh, who inspires you to be better? I'd say my coworkers and parents, brother. Yeah, it's accurate. I don't know, anyone I know really. It's like, you should try this, you should do that. Hey, think about your future or whatever. Try to do something different. I don't know. I listen to it. That I hear it all the time. I hear advice all the time, and I'm like, yeah, thanks, but yeah, you should start seeing somebody. You should get to know, have a girlfriend or whatever. But I don't know. It's just, you don't push those kind of things really. It just seems weird when somebody has those kind of things and then they're like, oh, I'm somewhat happy, so maybe you'll be happy if you do this, but I'm just always iffy about that kind of stuff. Um, 95. What do you have doubts about? Uh, a lot. I kind of second guess myself a lot. Uh, hmm. I don't know, finding a better job maybe, like that I'm actually happy to be at. It's kind of a stretch, isn't it, though? I'm lucky to be working, so I'm thankful for that because I'm an essential worker in the food industry, so I'm thankful to be working, but just, yeah, it's been a while at that factory. I'm just kind of worn down, kind of emotionally tired. I don't know, doubts about finding something better or feeling more fulfilled or valued for what I do for a living. Um, uh, 96. When do you feel truly alive? Uh, during meditation in the evenings, when I have a really good meditation session without falling asleep, I've fallen asleep a couple times, and then that's not really meditation at that point. You're sleeping instead of meditating. Uh, yeah, when I find a point of true focus in meditation, and when I'm inspired by music or something that happened, or yeah, when humanity shows itself, when humanity shows something positive or hopeful instead of just dreary all the time, knowing that there's still light and purity in the world, there's some sort of hope still lingering. 97. What factor are you resigned to? Uh, one that comes to mind instantly is you can't make everybody happy. That's a pretty common staple for me. You do one thing and then somebody's just not satisfied with how you did it. Yeah, that's common at work. It's like you do something and it's like, yeah, you this could be a little cleaner, or could have spent a little bit more time on this, but can't do everything. Like, I can't be the only one who cares about doing my job. Yeah, it's yeah, and you can't trust everybody. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just stick with you can't make everybody happy. It just seems like a common woven into everything fact. 98. What book impacted you the most? The Giver by Lewis Laurie. Hopefully, The Giver anyway. Yeah, I totally forget the synopsis, but just how it went was incredible. It's inheriting knowledge or something. It's been a while since I read it. Uh, it's another book. The first Expanse book. Yeah, it's just how that science fiction, just how that came together. Kind of the mystery and intrigue and the implications of a potentially space-wide outbreak of this virus or whatever is intertwined in the plot of the book too. Yeah. Okay. What's the best thing about me? Oh man, it's the hour of making yourself petty. It's the hour of pettiness. Oh man. I've learned to always I'm slowly learning to look at things from a different perspective. So understanding other people's perspectives or opinions, or listening, being receptive to them, I guess. So we, all of us, learn differently and learn in different ways. So yeah, having the willingness to learn could be another best thing about me. Willing to learn, or learn from my mistakes, or learn about the world, one or two things about the world to gain to gain experience. Okay, we're still doing H here. Yeah. Question 100. Yeah, I'll go up to 105. Okay. What would a mirror opposite of yourself be like? What would a mirror opposite of yourself be like? Uh, Impatient, rude, angry, selfish, disrespectful, probably. Yeah. I wouldn't like me for a mirror opposite. But I guess there's a negative reflection of ourselves that surfaces every once in a while. Like to get angry or upset or be out of character because of something that happened, something traumatic or something. It would kind of shake your ethical framework. But it was if your reflection grabbed you, pulled you into the mirror, and the reflection came out in the real world, the physical world, and you yourself were trapped in the mirror, and your reflection was living your life. Yeah, that's probably the summation of that. Yeah, that. Yeah, I'd be a really arrogant sounding person. What irrational fear do you have? Falling off of a ladder or something? Yeah, falling or getting injured when I know something is stable and safe, but just in the back of your mind, is what if the brake pedal in my car locks up or doesn't work and I go out into the middle of an intersection? Uh, yeah, getting injured when I know it's a safe situation, but could potentially be dangerous if executed wrong or experienced wrong. Yeah. What would be your spirit animal? This is like cardinal or a fox or a wolf. They said those were probably the most commonly cliche. Yeah, wolves I think are pretty cliche. But when I can be independent, I will be independent. If I have the opportunity to. I'm just gonna do these H's in here. Just saves me taking it out again. Why not? Let's say cardinal, because, yeah, why not? Because they're spiritual symbols of somebody who has become someone deceased, but has come back in the form of a cardinal or carries the essence of someone lost or who has passed away. Yeah, cardinal, spirit animal. Okay. 103. What would be the scariest monster you can imagine? Uh, Pyramid Head from Silent Hill is pretty creepy. Something faceless, moves erratically, creeps in the dark, and doesn't make a sound. Yeah. 104. What's the hardest lesson you've learned? Uh, Not to create an online business with a high investment. And yeah, my credit took a hit for doing that. Online course, create an online business. We'll walk you through it. And then they got the money and disappeared. So I got burned. But yeah, hard lesson. And yeah, getting scammed. Okay, it'll stop at 105. So I'll mark down. Okay. Yeah, personal. Getting more personal, so I might as well be realistic here. 105. What's something you're self conscious about? Uh, I do have thin hair on my head, and I do have a bald spot, but I guess that's just hereditary, standard aging. And when you have thin hair, like I do, falls out more easily. Yeah, so at some point, it's just, yeah. An uncle of mine just shaved his head because he just kept losing hair. So, yeah. Okay, those are the whip questions. Oh, excuse me. Some deep ones there, but 368. Okay, inch. So there you go. I don't know. If I'm gonna do like these questions, I might as well just be dive head in. Because, yeah. Because how can you really truly get to know somebody if you're only asking surface questions? Like, what's your favorite color and where were you born? And I don't know. It just, over time, just getting to know somebody just by like their behaviors and over time in general through conversation. Yeah. Okay. Let's resume where I left off here. I totally got sidetracked as to what I was talking about. Huh. Nuts. I think it was getting to know somebody over time. Yeah, I think that's what I was talking about. For someone, my mom came into the room and suddenly interrupted. But anyway, it's not my studio. I just have a corner in the studio, so I'll do P next. Which color is that? 954. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I totally lost my train of thought, but I went and had to go do a couple things, but okay, 954 P. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it takes time to get to know somebody and learn their quirks and ins and outs. And you also learn about yourself over a period of time as well. More P's over here. Let's just... Yeah, my train of thought is gone for... I usually just do these in one fell swoop. So, I guess I'll just say, yeah, takes time to get to know somebody, and at times you learn about yourself in the process, and good or bad, you evolve or understand yourself in a better way. So yeah, we'll just kind of tidy that up that way. So as for, I don't know, something else to talk about. Going into a retail store today. I ran a couple errands today. And yeah, the one retail store I went into was pretty crowded. They're allowed to have 200 and something people in there. We'll say 240 people in there, but how can you tell? Like, really? You have to wear a mask, of course, but which I did. I just basically looked for one thing, got what I needed, left. Yeah, in and out. Just need some clothing items, so I wear clothes until they like are torn to shreds or yeah. I don't dress too fancy, but at the most I dress up for the odd wedding or the odd funeral. It's been mostly funerals. Way more funerals than that of weddings, unfortunately, but that's life. It's what I've come to become acquainted with. Life comes to an end eventually. Sometimes not in everybody's favor, but time and circumstances unfortunately choose that outcome. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it goes from me not being one to dress too fancy to talking about death. Great. How cheery. Anyway, my mind wanders quite a bit, so yep, this will be realistic. Squirrel. I guess Ontario's trying to open more small businesses to 25% capacity and COVID safety measures. I don't know. It's a tricky call. I think some school kids are back in school. And they're like taking one course for the whole day or something. It's really weird. I don't know. Been 16 years since I've been in high school, so it's probably changed a bit how stuff works. But oh well, life marches on. I'm sure it's better for the younger kids that get a chance to go back to school to at least be able to see their friends, go outside for recess. I'm sure to a certain extent, because I did see public school and kids were out for recess, and I'm sure they had to wear masks or something. I wouldn't be surprised, but at least they're back to school, because that's got to be rough on the parents. It's COVID's been rough on everybody. Yeah. Okay, is that all for B? Da, da, da. Okay, what color next? Probably do the plus sign. Just a few of those. This chunk and then a little strip here for what's left of the bottom. Then it's the actual tiger. It's the darker section on top for the other half. But it's a very thought-provoking piece. Glad to be doing it. Oh, for my brother. Okay. I'll get it done eventually. Hopefully I'm in February. We'll see. Haha. 9:55. Oh. One color up, cool. Yeah, not much here. 9:55 plus. And that's gonna slide off the. There we go. 55 plus. Okay. Yeah. I always pour too many drills. Oops. Shaky vision. Okay. Yeah, just bumping the phone there. Oh yeah, yeah, this color shouldn't take very long. Here we go. I don't know. I'd say I like this half better because of the greens, the color, but I'll have to see how the upper half turns out. Of course, the whole picture in unison is going to be awesome. Yeah. Just working with the greens is really nice. Greens and the reds and some oranges. But yeah, I got the tiger up there, so that's a plus. So we shall see. Okay, is that all the plus? Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that it's actually the Chuck Long 3. I guess they noticed that they displayed Chuck Along 4. And it's like, that's weird, because I did Chuck Along 2. Mindy's Diamond Moment. That event's coming up in March. I've probably mentioned it a couple times now, but yeah. First Chuck Along I did was Chuck Along 2, so yeah, I was pretty sure it was 3. They were showing 4. It's like, oh, okay. What happened to 3? So, no worries. It's a simple correction. They fixed it, so I think I'm just gonna randomly choose a Chuck Pinson, so for that. And of course, it'll probably be my second unboxing on the channel, and be working on that for March, hopefully. See how this goes. I am working on this off camera as well when I'm not doing the WIP and chat, so there you go. Okay, do 3347. Okay, right there. I know, the last Chuck I did, the last Chuck Pinson canvas I did, and the first, Space for reflection. Yeah, it took me the whole month. So his canvases are pretty big. And it's probably going to be Diamond Art Club exclusive because they're sponsoring the event. So I do have like a Dreamer Designs chalk pencil, but I don't know if they're focusing on just Diamond Art Club canvases, licensed canvases of his work. I thought I heard him mention, but that was a bit ago. That was probably like a week ago. I'm sure there's a video out. Yeah, details about the Chuck Along 3, Mindy's Diamond Moment channel or something, where they announced it. Yeah, I haven't watched it, but I think I've seen like the title card for it. So yeah, that's usually a fun event. And you get to do a Chuck Pinson canvas out of it. So, yeah. There are other themed diamond painting events for sure. Whole ton all year long. But yeah, I'm a single canvas at a time guy. So yeah, I don't get too excited about all the events. But I do like looking at everybody's progress on their canvases though. Yep, some people have more time than others, but to work on diamond painting, but that's okay. Work on a canvas when I can is essentially how it goes. It's all you can do. Yeah, it's not a race or anything, but yeah, it is nice. It is a great accomplishment to finish a canvas in good time. And then open a box and unwrap a new one, get that one going. Then after a while, you're like, am I done yet? Then you want to do another one. I've heard some people like doing a couple WIPs at once. So they have more than one work area. So that's common. So that's not bad either. It's pretty cool, actually. Pretty lucky. Yeah, this is basically my work area here. So yeah, I'm one work in progress. It's kind of sir. Yeah, I couldn't imagine messing up kit's drills or something. It would just be. I like knowing every kit component's there, every color, and I can just dive in and work on the canvas. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to stand it for missing color or something. I'd, of course, wait once I ask for the drills, but that drives me nuts. That's like having a jigsaw puzzle with like a couple missing pieces and you've put the rest of the puzzle together, but it's pieces are missing. It's like, yeah, picture's not complete. It's gotta be like one of the most aggravating things ever. Just like losing a component of something, a piece of something. Yikes. Feel like put it back in the box and hide it somewhere or something. Yeah. And then, of course, you'd probably end up finding the puzzle pieces later when you're doing something completely random. after the fact. Yep, that sounds pretty typical. But yeah, what can you do? Hmm. Yeah, this edge seems to have a little black. There just seems to be a couple colors, and yeah, this is fairly color blocked where I am now. The sides seem to be pretty colored blocked. 33, 40. Just making sure I don't lose track of the color. Good thing I labeled the container. Easily distracted, holy yeah. Doesn't take much. Squirrel. Thought my phone was going off, but no, it's all good. Alrighty. Yeah, we did the WIP questions. I don't know where I ended off for time. So, yeah. Oh man, I'm just so used to just hitting record and going. Just seems awkward. Probably go for about like 10 more minutes maybe. We'll see. If it's slightly longer than an hour, oopsies. Content is content. No, I'm like struggling to think of something to talk about. Meh, it's not storming here at least in St. Mary's, Ontario, Canada, where I'm from, where I'm living right now. Yeah, it's a calm down. It was a good day, so it was safe for my little road trip there to Stratford. It's just scary how busy some places are. Just seems like COVID's not around, but it is at the same time. It's weird. It's like people want COVID to go away, but yeah, we're still trying to do stuff as if nothing's gone wrong with masks on, but just being in the vicinity of each other, I don't know, just sounds risky. Best. Oops, sorry. Arms bumping the phone. Yeah, you have like days off from like work, or you have like free time and you can't just go out and do like anything. That's gotta be it's gotta be hard on a lot of people, unfortunately. Yeah, I just feel more stressed out just at work. Probably being short staffed. It's a good chunk of it. Yeah. And then working with what we have for supplies and all that gets a little frustrating too. I don't know. I'm one who likes stability and consistency, but that doesn't seem to be happening as of late. So it's like, what are we doing or supposed to be doing? And why aren't we doing it? And you go to a supervisor or something and ask the same question, and they're like, hashtag I don't know. Like, I should be giving out a hashtag I don't know t-shirts and doing a fundraiser. At this point, holy cow. Fundraiser for a homeless shelter or something. Holy. Fill up a food bank or something with the proceeds. Hashtag I don't know. Good lingo these days. Wow. I don't know. Take a deep breath. Try not to choke anybody. Meditate every day, regardless if it's not the best session. Just keep at it. All I can do, all any of us can do is just try. Try to figure something out. Try to find some stability or anchorage of understanding. But no, it's not easy. I don't feel the weight of anxiety in my chest, but stress. And it shows on my face too, because I break out if I get stressed. And from wearing a mask. So, one of those two. And maybe eating too much sugar. But, yeah. I'm not perfect. Good luck with that. Trying to be perfect anytime soon. All we can do is do our best, what we can. And if nobody likes it, well, so sorry. Very unfortunate. We're just kind of winging it for some things at this point. Eventually, we'll figure stuff out and get back onto our feet. But for now, stuff's gonna be a little weird and out of whack. I guess your patience, or my patience as well, gets tested or shifted accordingly, whether we like it or not. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever said I've been receptive to change, but yeah, constant change drives me nuts. There's got to be something that stays consistent, but change is constant. It was probably one of the quotes in a few of my meditation lessons. Change is constant. You must learn to adapt or understand such changes. It can be for good or for bad. But yeah. Yeah, probably close to. Yeah, that's probably 20 something minutes for the other one. So I'll just wind this down. You've been watching Echoes of Color with Jefferey Morrison. I'll post my Facebook information down below in the description. My Instagram, where I show progress, canvases, and post my meditation stuff generally. Most of the time, I meditate every night, so usually there's a new quote or something up there. It's from the apps that I use, so I just share via the app. And I put my email down in the description below. So, yeah. Other than that, stay safe, everybody. Kind of a little wonky today, but thought I'd get a person chatting. Got a bit more done anyway. And we got some more working chat questions done. So it'd be like 106 to...
How you live, how you speak, how you walk, how you blink, how you talk, how you teach, how you reach, let it sink. What's your purpose? What's your passion?
We're getting there. And they probably get, the questions probably get way more personal after that. So, I don't know. Keep digging deep. If you ever have any questions about me in general, you can send me a message, send a comment or whatever. Yeah, just learning about each other, so yeah, we're a community, so we'll get the wing of it. So, take care of yourselves, have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.